Have you ever been camping and you've been bitten in the back by mosquitoes? I cannot stand that. Also, I have a couple hammocks that I really like and I think are some of the most comfortable hammocks that I own. However, they did not come with mosquito nets. This newer product made by Equip might solve that problem. Now, 3 years ago, almost to the day, I did a review on Equip brand's Mosquito tent hammock. And I still have that to this day, but I'll put the link in the description below if you want to see me stealth camp in that hammock. But I want to go ahead and get this thing out and review it a little bit for you guys, show you how to set it up, and kind of give you my first impressions. So here I am, I'm going to open it up, and here's the strings that you're going to use to suspend it. But the zipper is my first concern, because Equip brand, they tend to be lacking quality in their zippers. Fortunately with this product, however, not a lot of weight is going to be put on the zipper. So it shouldn't be a big issue as long as you're delicate with it, as long as you don't allow it to get too bound up as you're zipping it and unzipping it. However, with the tent hammock that I reviewed 3 years ago, it was an issue and that zipper has since broken on that tent hammock. But you can see the mesh is very fine. It's to keep no-see-ums out. But look, a mosquito landed right here on my wrist. I did not plan this. This is actually an Asian tiger mosquito, and they are carriers of the Zika virus. But I want to do kind of a quick size comparison since he came and visited me without any invite. Yeah, he's definitely not going to make it through that mesh. So here are the instructions. The instructions are kind of vague and lacking, but you know, in about 4.5 minutes, I was able to get this thing hung up and figured out pretty quickly. It's just kind of common sense. But one of the best things I can tell you is just to open it up and feed your hammock in to the inside, one side at a time, one end at a time, kind of like you're putting on a pair of socks. So picture the two ends of your hammock being feet, and you're putting on socks on either side of your feet, if that makes sense. So once you get it threaded through there, you can take the cordage that it comes with it, and you can suspend it to the straps or to the tree itself. And I like this because when you go to sit down and you put weight in your hammock, the eye loops and the actual mosquito net is not holding any of the weight in this scenario. So it's not putting any stress on the actual mosquito hammock. All the weight is still being rested on your hammock. Whereas with other mosquito net or hammock tents that I've seen, a lot of the weight is actually being put, and a lot of pressure is being put on the actual mosquito net. So mosquito nets and the little loops that go with them and everything, they're just not made to have that much stress put on them. But this, it seems like there isn't any of that going on. The other thing I like about this mosquito net is the fact that it droops down so low. Like I said, I will not feel any mosquitoes biting me through my back while I'm sleeping. And it happens all the time. Almost every time I go hammock camping, I feel something bite me in the back. And I have to get this like blanket out and lay it down, and it's awkward because it bunches up under me. Or I get like an inflatable mattress, and that's awkward because, you know, when you're maybe sweating at night or something, it's just like sticky and gross. But anyways, I really just like sleeping on the hammock fabric itself because it's breathable, it's cool, I can feel the air circulation under me, but I always would feel mosquitoes bite me in my back. Well, this is going to prevent that because you see here I've got about 20 inches, 18 to 20 inches down below me. And you can buy this on my Amazon influencer page, and there's a link in the description below. The other thing this offers is kind of like a pocket where you can put things. You know, it could be a lantern or toothbrush or, you know, a phone or whatever. But as you can see, there's plenty of clearance on either side. You know, there's no holes, there's no gaps or anything like that. Once you have cinched down the ends of this mosquito net on either end of your hammock, it should be good to go. So let me give you a quick view of what it looks like as I'm exiting the hammock here. As you can see, no stress is being placed on the mosquito net strings itself. All the weight and all the stress is being put on the hammock. But what I'm going to do in the future is I'm just going to roll this thing up together with my favorite hammock here that I have. I'm so excited because I get to sleep in my favorite hammock with my mosquito net. And I'm just going to get some kind of compression sack to put this in. But guys, I really appreciate you watching this. Hey, if you don't mind, if I earned it, could you hit the thumbs up button? Maybe even subscribe if you like videos like this. And in the meantime, keep it real.